Oda, they are Capricorn. They are spices. Is it spices? I don't know. We are calling your time. I don't know. Get out. Don't look at me. Don't think of toasting me. Just get out. Go and look for your people. Me, I'm up here. We are not in the same class. Yes, I said what I said. I'm Cancer, and when Cancer gets angry, we break things, we destroy things. Please, bear should go back to your daddy's house. You like to Cancer. Get out of here, dear. Why should I pray to the universe? Shey universe will create me. Shey universe will die me. Please, I'd rather pray to the one who created the universe than pray to the universe itself. Let's put God aside. My dear, that God that you have put aside, bear should me bring him back to the center. You see, for this very point, I am ready. I don't have time for talks. I don't want to be shalaye. Sorry, but you people will come for me. I don't have energy to be doing shenanigans up and down. Hi there fam, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gloria here, and I'm super glad to film again today. Mind you, anytime I say I am super glad to film again today, I mean it. It's not cliche. I'm really excited to film and bring content. My book fell. To film and bring content to you. I'll pick up my notes. So here's the thing. I'm all dressed up. I was setting up my camera. No. I was trying to. I don't know if you can hear if you can hear sound in the background. Yes, I'm trying out something. I'm trying out a new setting. So as suggested by one of you, Divine, if you're watching this video, you will watch itself because I'll send it to you. So Divine suggested that I add music to my videos, and that's what I'm trying in this video. So I was trying to set up the music, and the NEPA took light, and I said I'm going to film this video regardless because I'm all dressed up and I don't have anywhere to go. So all of this cannot waste. I just have to bring content for my fam. So today we are going to be doing the part 2 of the deal breaker video. I started part 1 about 2 weeks ago. I think I did the part 1 2 weeks ago, and now we are doing the part 2. Of course, I have to conclude the video. So in part 2, I'm going to be listing more deal breakers. If you've not seen the part 1, you can just pause this video and then watch part 1 and then come back and join me. I will wait for you. I'm not running away. I'm here waiting for you. I'm not running away. I'm gonna be here waiting for you. So please, if you've not seen the part 1, now is a good time to head over. If I think I'll add the link maybe here or here. It's going to be somewhere if I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet, but I will learn. So if I get it, the link will be here. But if the link is not here, just go and check my previous videos. It's about 3 videos away. There are 2 videos in between the first one and this one. They are just 2 videos. So watch it and be blessed. So now let's go into today's video. I'll just be going straight into the point now because I think I've been talking too much. So in part 1, on number 1, I have, if they say I am a Christian, but, or they say let's put Christianity aside, or they say let's put God aside. Like you say I'm a Christian, but I will not accept this one. Mo gba Jesu, but mi ò lè gba wèrè, àbí mi gba wèrè mẹ́sìn, mi ò gba wèrè mẹ́sìn. I'll show you I'm a Christian. I'll show you I'm a pastor. This. If they keep saying I'm a Christian, but, or let's put Christianity aside, or let's put God aside, my dear, that God that you have put aside, better should me bring him back to the center, because I cannot exist without my own Jesus. So if you have a partner that keeps telling you that let's put God aside, let's put Christianity aside, even in arguments, in the littlest things, if they say that, then you really need to pay attention to it, because it is a big deal breaker for me. I don't know about you. Number 2, if they don't pay tithe or are not faithful. Yeah, most people don't know the importance of paying tithe, but if you are a genuine believer, you know you're a believer and you're a believer indeed, then you know that paying tithe is as important as praying. It is very, very important, and I won't even be dwelling much on this point because I don't have time for talks. I don't want to be shalaye. Sorry, but you people will come for me. I don't have energy to be doing shenanigans up and down. So check Malachi 3 verse 8 to 12. It explains tithing and everything. But you people have liver, you're not paying tithes. You are thieving from God. You're a thief. Repent. Ole oda. Number 3, if they don't pray. Even Jesus said they pray. When he was on earth, Jesus was praying. So who are you? You, mere mortal. You will not pray. How do you want to do it? No, I'm thinking. How do you want to do it? How do you want to live? Please, my dear, pray. It's important. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the master key. Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. Prayer is the master key. Prayer is key. It's very, very important. So please pray. It's very, very important that you pray. Number 4, if they don't speak in tongues. See, I intentionally added this point because it is a major deal breaker for me. It is a very, very big deal breaker for me. I know that some of you will be raising your eyebrows and looking at me like, what is she even saying? But really, I'm not saying it is the most important thing, but it is one of the important things for me if they don't speak in tongues. Like, it's the evidence that you have the Holy Spirit in you. That's the evidence of baptism, that you have that Spirit of God living in you. That's the evidence. So how will you say you're a believer and you don't speak in tongues? You know, it's like walking into LG store. You walk into an LG store now and then you buy a new TV and they don't give you a receipt. Anyone can easily say you are lying, that you didn't buy it, you stole it or anything. So that speaking in tongues is like a receipt. It's the evidence that you have God in you. So yes, it's a big deal breaker for me. If you can't speak in tongues, get out. Don't look at me. Don't think of toasting me. Just get out. Go and look for your people. Me, I'm up here. We are not in the same class. Yes, I said what I said. Number 5, if they are not financially responsible. There is no way I will talk about deal breakers and I will not mention finances, because as a Carry Wise ambassador, Flips here, it's very key that I talk about this. They don't call me Ambassador G for beans. They call me Ambassador G for a reason. So yes, if they are financially irresponsible, it's a very big deal breaker. If they are very reckless with their spendings, they don't have savings, or they borrow to spend, they borrow to lavish, they borrow to impress, please run for your life. Those ones will not even think about it twice. Once you start having children, they will squander their school fees on irrelevant things. So take notes. Run for your life, dear. Run while you still can. Number 6, if they make you a priority over God. I cannot overemphasize this, fam. God first. Don't make your partner a priority over God. God first, then your partner can now come after God. Not your partner over God. It is God over everything, not your partner or love over everything. I know love conquers all, but then God is love, so it's still God. So God should be the priority in your relationship, not your partner. I am telling you these things. You better listen. Listen to me. Okay. Number 7, if they pray to the universe. A lot of people believe in what do they call this? Is it chakra? I don't know. I'll put the spelling here. I don't know how to pronounce it, but a lot of people believe in it. They wish on stars. They pray to the universe. May the universe guide me. May the Kinnicon guide me. May the Kinnicon guide me. Please, no. That is just a very big deal breaker to me. Why should I pray to the universe? Shey universe will create me. Shey universe will die me. Please, I'd rather pray to the one who created the universe than pray to the universe itself. Just like those that worship the moon. Why will you worship moon? Why will you wish on stars? And my song has finished. And do all of that. I think I'll just continue. Okay, explain again. Why would you wish on stars and do all of that? So if they pray to universe, they pray to plants and all those other things, the likes, it's something you should look out for in your relationship, because I already said that God is important. God is key in your relationship, and not universe or some other things like that. 8, if they don't apologize. Yeah, you know, in the first video I said if they are unforgiving And now I'm saying if they don't apologize, even if they forgive and they don't apologize, if you do something wrong, apologize. Even when you are not at fault, apologize. Apology does not mean you are the one at fault. When you apologize, it doesn't mean you are the one at fault, and it doesn't make you less of human. It doesn't make you less of who you are. It doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't make you less human. So when they don't apologize, I think it's a big deal breaker for me, and I think it is something you should also look out for in your relationship. If they don't apologize, it's a big deal to me. Please learn to apologize. I'm sorry, just apologize. I think. Number 9, you see, this number 9 is very, very important. I know that a lot of you will come for me, but then I'm ready. You see, for this very point, I am ready. Number 9 is, if they believe in zodiac signs, they start telling you, they are Cancer, they are Capricorn, they are Spices. Is it Spices? I don't know. We are calling your time. I don't know. But you understand what I'm saying? They are Aries, Libra. All of those things. If they believe in zodiac signs, they'll tell you, oh, I'm Cancer, and when Cancer gets angry, we break things, we destroy things. Please, maybe I should go back to your daddy's house. You like Cancer. Get out of here, dear. Dear Christian, you are not Cancer or Capricorn. You are a blood-bought child of God. You are not Cancer, you are not Capricorn, you are not Pisces, you are not Corey, you are not Time. You are a blood-bought child of God. So always remember that. And look out for them. Don't go into a relationship with someone that believes in zodiac signs all their life. Zodiac sign, as if that's their purpose on earth. I don't know. But look out for that in your relationship. 10. If they become expressive with their love towards you only after you send them money. Unannounced, they won't say I love you, they will not express their feelings. But each time you send them money or each time you give them money, that's when they remember, oh, I love you. There's nothing I can't do without you. You're the oxygen that I breathe. You're the my dear, won't be a more run for your life. Jackpa. If they're only expressive when you give them gifts, when you give them money and all of that, then that's those ones are just there for materials. They are there for your money. The love is not genuine. So you should look out for that in your relationship. And finally, I feel like I'm talking too much. And finally, if they have no regard for spiritual leaders. Note, I didn't say your spiritual leader. I said spiritual leaders in general. So if they have no regards for spiritual leaders, that's a big deal breaker for me, because these people are representatives of God on earth. So if they can't respect God's representative, then do you think they will really have regard for you or for God? Think about it. Yeah. So finally we have come to the end of our deal breaker video. There's not going to be a part 3, but hopefully I'm going to do green flags you should look out for in your relationship. Since we already have red flags, then there should be green flags, but I'm not promising. As the Spirit leads, I hope this video really comes helpful for you, and please just look out for all the signs I said, all these red flags flapping violently in the wind. Don't close your eyes to them. Open your eyes and look out for them. Make sure you look out for them. So if you like this video, like it. If you enjoyed watching this video, like it. Let me know if I'm leaving out any other deal breaker. If there are deal breakers I'm leaving out, let me know. If you've experienced any of the 22 deal breakers I talked about in my first video and in this video, I talked about a total of 22 deal breakers. I did 11 in the first one and I did 11 now as well, so that's 22. Yeah, 22. That's 22. So if you've experienced anyone, kindly share your experience with me. I would love to know. If I'm leaving out any points, let me know as well. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Thank you very much for sticking to the end of this video. Thanks for tuning in. Till I see you again in my next video. God bless you. Bye.